Altair, what brings you back so soon?
I've done as asked and armed myself with knowledge.
Speak, and I will judge.
William's host is large and many men call him master, but he's not without enemies. He and King Richard do not see eye to eye.
It's true, they've never been close.
This works to my advantage. Richard's visit has upset him. Once the king has left, William will retreat into his fortress to brood. He'll be distracted. That's when I will strike.
You're sure of this?
As sure as I can be. And if things change, I'll adapt.
Then I give you leave to go. End the life of Montferrat, that we may call this city free.
I'll return when the deed's been done.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Okay, time for us to begin our hike. Now, we are going to be heading down to Richard's Citadel, right down here at the southwest. And let's go ahead and climb on out of here and start doing a bit of footwork. Now, while it's still fresh on your memory, you'll notice the Rafik mentioned something about hostages. We're going to hear about it again in a few more minutes. And the high and low of it was touched on at the beginning of the first Acre update, actually. What that refers to is there was some hostage negotiation that took place. Sorry about that. There was some hostage negotiation that took place just after the whole Battle of Acre was wrapped up between Richard and Saladin's forces. They came down to Richard saying, okay, I want these 3,000 people. They have to be these 3,000. And they were cherry-picked, and they tended to be people from higher up ranks and places in society. Saladin just said, fuck you, and gave him 3,000 people. They, for the most part, were not who he wanted. And rather enraged by this, Richard took part in what some historians might refer to as a bit of a fuck-up, and he often killed 3,000 Saracen prisoners in response, kind of a way of saying, hey, don't mess with us. Saladin heard about this and went, well, guess I'll do the same. And he turned around and killed 3,000 of his prisoners. Negotiations, as you can imagine, didn't last too long after that. After they broke off, that led to the Battle of Arsuf, which we'll be getting to that in the future. Shouldn't be much further. You can see it up there on the horizon. Seems to be a bit of a gathering up here.
"3,000 souls, William. I was told they would be held as prisoners and used to barter for the release of our men.
The Saracens would not have honored their end of the bargain. You know this to be true. I did you a favor.
Oh, yes. A great favor indeed. Now our enemies will be that much stronger in their convictions. Fight that much harder.
I know our enemy well. They will not be emboldened, but filled with fear.
Tell me, how is it you know the intentions of our enemies so well? You who forsake the field of battle to play at politics?
I did what was right, what was just.
You swore an oath to uphold the work of God, William. But that is not what I see here. No. I see a man who's trampled it.
Your words are most unkind, my liege. I would hope I might have earned your trust by now.
You are Acre's regent, William, set to rule in my stead. How much more trust is required? Perhaps you'd like my crown.
You missed the point. But this is nothing new.
Much as I'd like to waste my day trading words with you, I've a war to fight. We'll have to continue this another time.
Do not let me delay you then, Your Grace. I fear there will be no place for men like him in the New World. Send word that I wish to speak with the troops. We must ensure that everyone is doing their part. Warn them that any negligence will be severely punished. I'm in no mood to be trifled with today.
Yes, my lord.
The rest of you, follow me.
Well, if it's like we beat out of that fella earlier, sounds like they're going to be in that back corner and he's going to be chewing out his troops. Now, with that in mind, and the guards around, we've got to find a way to get inside of here stealthy-like. And I do believe I see a bit of a pathway up there. As mentioned before, there's still some repair work being done. Now, as I was saying previously about the actual prisoners, you'll notice in this, it's actually William of Montferrat who went off and killed those 3,000. It was against King Richard's orders. Anyways, there's also something else you might notice while we're still on the topic of King Richard. You'll notice he had a French accent. Well, contrary to what most folks may know, he was born in Oxford, and he was actually pretty far down in position to the throne. He actually lived and was raised, and eventually died for the most part, in France. In fact, historians say that he could barely speak English at all. Just a little bit of a tidbit on that. There we go. Uh-oh. Patrol. This'll have to be a test of wits here.
Who did this?
Oh, never mind, that wasn't hard at all. Okay, so we're gonna take advantage of this ladder head a little... take a bit of a less conspicuous pathway here. Okay, we're gonna have to make short work of this guy. So, throwing knives. Go! And no. Oh. That's not good. That's not good. Well, William was in that corner over there, but since it started raining men, well, not to quote the 80s song, but still, it drew them out of there where they're getting chewed out. And it happened again. Oh, great. Where is he? He's probably out patrolling the walkway. He should be in gold or orange, and what? He's right down there, really?
Who killed this person? Who saw what happened here?
Rest now. Your schemes are at an end.
What do you know of my work?
I know that you are going to murder Richard and claim Akba for your son Conrad.
For Conrad, my son is an arse, unfit to lead his host, let alone a kingdom. And Richard, the Ancien is no better, blinded as he is by faith in the insubstantial. Acre does not belong to either of them.
Then who?
The city belongs to its people.
How can you claim to speak for the citizens? You stole their food, disciplined them without mercy, forced them into service under you.
Everything I did to prepare them for the new world. Stole their food? No. I took possession so that when the lean times came, it might be rationed properly. Look around. My district is without crime, save those committed by you and your ilk. And as for the conscription, they were not being trained to fight. They were being taught the merits of order and discipline. These things are hardly evil.
No matter how noble you believe your intentions, these acts are cruel and cannot continue.
We'll see how sweet they are, the fruits of your labors. You do not free the cities as you believe, but rather damn them. And in the end, you'll have only yourself to blame. You who speak of good intentions.
Well, time to skedaddle. Pardon me. Thank you. Up we go. And we'll just head back out the way we came. They mentioned, or at least the informant we came across mentioned the gates would be closed in the event of a high alert like this, so I also saw birds over here on the parapet wall. You know what that means? It means we've got ourselves an emergency exit. Ground floor, please. And off we go. No, wait. Whenever it's doing this little thing, it seems to keep you glued inside of it. Never noticed it before. But I want an eventful escape. So let's piss someone off. Maybe a guard? Or you. Yes, you. I may have broken up William's speech earlier, a little unexpectedly, but at the end of the video I have another take added on where he goes through about 80% of his speech. It's kind of an afterthought that I kind of noticed that, so my condolences for the latter 20% that's missing. I'll paraphrase it in the post. And we seem to be making pretty good progress. And I decide to ditch the rooftop path here to keep things spiced up a little bit. All in all, everything's going pretty well. Let's just head around here and, no. Head around. Head around. Head around. Oh, this is a fine kettle of fish. It seems I've kind of lured myself into a bit of a dead end, or an evil, or a medieval cul-de-sac of sorts. And there's dodge being used. And I didn't get it that time. Natch. And let's just head this way, and we should be golden.
What are they fighting for?
Well, I spoke too soon. No, I will not pull over and ask for directions. I can get unlost, don't worry. Just work my way around here, sneaking up, sneaking out, and I'm no longer cornered. At this point, I should just finish these guys off. Well, there's your problem. Seems I zigged when I should have zagged. I hate Acre. I didn't want to go back in the alley, no.
Je vais libérer ton âme. It's mine.
Alright, Chrome Dome. Save the best for last. Okay, I'm not sticking to the streets. This is silly. Hello, rooftop. I've missed you. Uh-oh. Where is this guy? Aha! Okay, let's just drop down onto this little median here and cut our way across. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. And hop down to the next one, second verse. Not same as the first. Okay, on foot. One down. That wasn't very polite. Now, the Rafiq's place should be somewheres along here. I know what I'm looking for. They'll have a long ladder on the side of a ruined building from this angle. There it is. But we've got guys on our tail, which means we've got to go to our favorite hiding spot from the previous Acre installment, the hay bale. How we've come full circle, my friend.
Not here. Let's look He's probably moved on. Not stay here.
They must not pay these guys too well. They give up a little too easily. And someone's still around. Just get up there, come on. Okay. And we're home safe.
What news?
William of Montferrat is dead, and with him his plans for betrayal.
You've done well keeping Akka from his hands.
But why now, when the Crusaders require unity most? Could have waited.
Waited for what? For Richard to return and discover his schemes? No. It was the perfect time for him to strike.
Strange. I was sure he meant to take Akka for Conrad, yet he claimed this was not his plan.
You cannot trust the words of a snake, which even in death produces venom.
I should discuss this with Al-Muallim.
Yes, my friend. Make haste for Masyaf. I am sure he is eager for news.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Okay, remember that thing this game has called the plot? We're gonna see a little bit more of it in a few more moments, just after this.
Come, Altair. I would have news of your progress.
I've done as you've asked.
Good, good. I sense your thoughts are elsewhere. Speak your mind.
Each man I'm sent to kill speaks cryptic words to me. Each time I come to you and ask for answers. Each time you give only riddles in exchange, but no more.
Who are you to say no more?
I'm the one who does the killing. If you want it to continue, you'll speak straight with me for once.
Tread carefully, boy. I do not like your tone.
And I do not like your deception.
I have offered you a chance to restore your lost honor.
Not lost. Taken. By you. And then you've sent me to fetch it again like some damn dog.
It seems I'll need to find another. A shame. You showed great potential.
I think if you had another, you'd have sent him long ago. You said the answer to my question would arise when I no longer needed to ask it. So I will not ask. I demand you tell me what binds these men.
What you say is true. These men are connected by a blood oath not unlike our own.
Who are they?
Non nobis, domine non nobis.
Templars.
Now you see the true reach of Robert de Sade.
All of these men, leaders of cities, commanders of armies.
All pledge allegiance to his cause.
Their works are not meant to be viewed on their own, are they? But as a whole, what do they desire?
Conquest. They seek the Holy Land not in the name of God, but for themselves.
What of Richard? Salah ad-Din?
Any who oppose the Templars will be destroyed. Be assured they have the means to accomplish it.
Then they must be stopped.
That is why we do our work, Altair. To ensure a future free of such things.
Why did you hide the truth from me?
That you might pierce the veil yourself. Like any task, knowledge precedes action. Information learned is more valuable than information given. Besides, your recent behavior had not inspired much confidence.
I see.
Altair, your mission has not changed. Merely the context within which you perceive it.
And armed with this knowledge, I might better understand those Templars that remain.
Is there anything else you want to know?
What about the treasure Malik retrieved from Solomon's temple? Robert seemed desperate to have it back.
In time, Altair, all will become clear. Just as the role of the Templars has revealed itself to you, so too will the nature of their treasure. For now, take comfort in the fact that it is not in their hands, but ours.
If this is your desire.
It is. You are restored another rank. Take back your weapon. Use it to bring honor to the Brotherhood. Altair, before you go...
Yes?
How did you know I wouldn't kill you?
Truth be told, Master, I didn't. I took a leap of faith.
And we've got a couple more goodies. Got our old sword back from the beginning of the game, and we've got some more throwing knives. I loves me some knives. Next time we'll be headed to Jerusalem to handle the last of this trio.
You've no reason to be here. Leave now.
But his words are not without some merit. Tour these grounds, it is easy to find fault, to see imperfection. I feel we have grown slack and lazy. I see the way you train. You lack conviction and focus. You gossip and gamble. Tasks sent to you are left unfulfilled or poorly performed. I will not suffer further degradation at his hands. For whether or not you see it, and you should, this is your fault. You've brought shame upon us all. Skill and dedication are what won us Ark, and they will be required to keep it. I have been too lenient, it seems. But no more. You will train harder and more often. If this means missing meals, missing sleep, so be it. And should you fail in these tasks, you will learn the true meaning of discipline. Bring them forward. If I must make examples of some of you to ensure obedience,
Einen Schritt, my son.
go, citadel!